Great. All right, everybody. How is it going tonight? Um, so this is a little fireside chat. Just like I said, I'm going to do some kind of a recipe every night, at least for a week for crawfish, just so you can kind of get an idea on what you can do with crawfish tails. Whether like if you get the live ones and you cook them and you have any left over, this is stuff you can do. Or if you take advantage of our cooked crawfish that we're going to be offering, or we're even going to have like frozen crawfish tails we can just ship to you and you can make this stuff up and it's nice and easy. So, just so you know, like these are the crawfish heads that are left over after you finish picking them, and then you have like a big old pile of tails like this, right? And this is probably about 2 pounds of raw meat tails. Now, to get 2 pounds of tails, I honestly don't know exactly how much crawfish you need to pick, but I'm gonna guess at probably 6 pounds of crawfish, maybe 10. I don't know. I'm trying to think what was on that tray before we started. I don't know. Either way, these have already been seasoned because they were boiled with, they were boiled crawfish. So, like in my recipe above, I think I put salt and pepper. You really don't need salt and pepper because these are already seasoned. If they were like crawfish tails out of a package that didn't have any season, then you would do, you could add some Cajun seasoning, you could add some crawfish bowl to it, stuff like that, just to kind of bring that flavor into the mix. Kind of want to just see who's on here, and then we'll get started. So we're doing crawfish bread tonight, and tomorrow I got another simple one. Later in the week, I'm going to do maybe a couple of them that are more detailed or more, I don't want to say complicated, because none of them are really that complicated, but more of like dinner type stuff. So like the rolls you can eat those for dinner obviously, but you can eat those for lunch and a snack and all that. The bread is kind of like an appetizer, a little snack. What I'm doing tomorrow, you can eat as a meal, but it's not like a sit down type dinner. All right, but you'll see what that is tomorrow. But I'm going to try for Thursday and Friday to do like a meal type crawfish dinner. All right, so how you doing, Lucas, Brian, John, Bob, Richard, Lucas? Oh, I already said Lucas. Troy, Heather, Dan. I don't know how many people we got on here right now. Let me check. 39, 40. All right, so look, I'm ready to get started. Y'all ready to get started? Get this thing going. Crawfish every day, Mark. At least for now. We got 46. So like I said, we just picked these tonight out of the leftover crawfish from the crawfish bowl we did on Sunday. And this is actually the rest of them. So if I don't have enough to finish out the week, then I'm going to have to get some more. And I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be enough. So anyway, let's get started. I got a whole loaf of French bread here. I don't know that I'm going to use it all because I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm probably just going to make up this much, and if we have any of this left over, I'll save it for tomorrow, and we'll do it that way. So look, what you need, we got a half a cup. I put like a heavy half a cup in here of mayonnaise. And you got like 4 tablespoons of melted butter, right? You have a teaspoon of garlic powder. This is a little over a half a cup of pepper jack cheese, all right? And you can do pretty much any kind of cheese you want. I like pepper jack, so I'll put more pepper jack than anything. And then I have, it's probably more like a third of a cup of sharp white cheddar. And then we have a quarter cup of shredded Parmesan. And we have some green onion. Now I'm not going to put all this green onion in. I'm just going to put in maybe that much. I'm going to save the rest to put on top. Okay. Now, the tomatoes, you can also saute some onions and bell peppers and red peppers if you want. I didn't want to go through all that tonight, but that's something else that you can add to this if you wanted to. Now the tomatoes, some people add that in with this and mix it, but I'm going to add mine on top. Now, I'm going to take and mix this all up, and then I'm going to take crawfish and add to it, and I'm just going to go by eye on that. But you can figure about a cup of crawfish, and you can chop these up smaller if you want, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it, keep them whole. So you want to mix this up really good, get everything blended together. So, out of the people that are on here now, has anybody ever had crawfish bread? I actually talked to somebody tonight that's never had crawfish bread, and I think they lived around here at least most of their life, and it's just shocking to me that they haven't had crawfish bread. So look, see, I'm mixing this up really good. And I'm not going to use anything. I'm going to just use my hands to spread this on and everything. So at this point, I'm going to take, with my clean hand, right, I'm just going to get a nice big handful of crawfish tails and put it in there and mix that up. But I want to make sure there's a lot of crawfish tails in here. All right. And I'll put a little bit more. Can everybody hear me okay? Usually I ask that at the beginning. I forgot to ask. Also, if you could share the feed, that would be great. If you did a watch party, that'd be awesome too. Yeah, this is getting pretty good. Let me show this to you up close. So like this is what this looks like. It's not too appetizing the way it is right now, but once all that cheese and all that stuff melts together, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to add a little bit more crawfish in here. So I don't want nobody saying they didn't get enough crawfish, but I'm actually like overdoing it with the crawfish. I already know. Okay, so this is what you got. Right, and so we're just going to spread this right on the bread, and then we're going to throw it in the smoker or the grill. Here I am up like this, you can't even see me. And then we're going to cook it for about 8 minutes, and then it'll be done. All right. So there's something I was thinking about trying. All right. Did you guys put on there whether you've had crawfish bread or not? I'm going to check it out in just a second. And I just want to get this on here real quick. Get this in the smoker, the grill. You can do this in the grill. You can do this in your oven, smoker, whatever it is that you're working with. And I forgot to throw that URL up there, but I will. Yeah. Here we go. I think that is pretty daggone good. You know what? There's only a handful left. We're going to put that on here too. It's going to take it a little bit longer to cook probably. Right. All right, so let me show you this just so you can see it. So that's what it looks like right now. in about 10 minutes, it's just going to look beautiful. So, this is on 350 degrees. All right, let me wipe that board off, and we will have to need to time this. So it is 8:41 right this minute, and all right, we got 85 people on. That's awesome. So I'm going to set this timer for 6 minutes. We'll set it for 6 minutes, and then we'll check it, and we'll make sure it's good. Now, a lot of times, what you would do is you would, after you get done baking it in your grill or your oven or whatever, you would turn the broiler on. So I don't have a broiler on the smoker, but I do have a torch. And so if I need to torch it a little bit, I will do it. Once as an appetizer, Nola. Oh yeah. So Denny Llewellyn, he's had it. I mean, I've had crawfish bread many, many times. You go to different places and it's made different ways. Probably when I check it at 6 minutes, I'm going to take and I'm going to put the tomatoes on the top just so they kind of bake in just a little bit. I didn't want to keep those in the whole time. Yeah, so look, this is going to just give us like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and you're going to see an awesome, awesome, awesome crawfish bread. So yeah, so this is something that you can get. Like I said, we're going to be offering crawfish tails, you know, in the future, and you can just order those up, make yourself crawfish bread or any of these dishes that I'm sharing with you guys. Yeah, so the recipe is actually in the description of this feed. So if you want the exact recipe, it's up in the description. The only thing that I would not add, like if you boiled your crawfish, you don't need to add salt, pepper, or anything like that because it's already boiled into the flavor of the crawfish. So after the feed, I'm going to edit that part out of my description. I wasn't thinking about it when I put it in there. So how you doing from South Carolina? You love crawfish, huh? All right. Mark, Chris Coffer, what's happening? Chad Keller. Yeah, dude, this is going to be delicious. John Salazar. Salazar is happy, huh? Mark, please send us a... So, yeah, if I could send you all some of this, I would definitely do that. You guys are welcome to stop by, though. Shannon Castle. No tomato. Shannon doesn't like tomatoes. I love tomatoes. Andrew Knott. Yo, how you doing? Mike Oakley. I've had it, but it was dry and not hardly any crawfish. So this has 2 heaping handfuls of crawfish in it. It's got like overboard on the crawfish. So we're not going to have that problem. Brian, what's up, man? Yeah, so let me see what the timer is. We got 3 minutes on the timer. How are we doing? All right, so we're holding. All right, so cool. Do you have any questions about the crawfish that we have for sale yet? Do you have any questions about the crawfish bowl that we did the other day? Do you have any questions about the crawfish roll that I made last night, or about the crawfish bread that I'm making tonight? If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Illinois, Randy, what's up? Phil Gamboa, what is going on? You need to compile a group of these recipes and sell a Grill Beast cookbook. Yeah, you know, we've been talking about that for a while. We're just not ready to do it yet. I'm actually going to take and start compiling all the shows that we've done and the recipes and upload them all to like a membership area so people can log in and just have each and every single video and recipe right there. Like you don't have to search for it on Facebook or YouTube. And I finally got somebody that is working and uploading videos. Oh my God, we're so far behind on uploading videos. Samuel, what? One of my top favorite foods on earth. Yeah, man. So like I said, this is just like the heads. I just thought I'd bring these out here so you could see them. And these are the heads that are left over from peeling the crawfish. Mark, I'm going to get from you guys because I heard they're. Oh, dude, they are. Our crawfish are the best. The Louisiana crawfish. They don't come from China. They don't come from anywhere that aren't. I'm telling you, Louisiana crawfish are the best. They are. Yeah, Ivan, thank you very much. Like I said, we're also going to be having crawfish tails for sale, cooked crawfish for sale. We don't have those two things up yet, but right now we have live crawfish ready to go. And so, you know, as soon as you do your order, we'll call you, find out when you want to do your crawfish bowl, and we'll make sure you have them at that time. All right, so, okay, so we're almost there. So let me check on what we got, and then I'm probably going to put the tomatoes on. Ooh, yeah. That is looking good. It's still got a little ways to go. So I'm gonna take and put the tomatoes on now. That way they can kind of get cooked into it. I just didn't want them to cook too much. Like I don't put, well, I say I don't put too many tomatoes, but I guess I kind of do. Probably can't hear me talking right now. So it's like, you don't have to put tomatoes on. Like that's just something I like. But you can put green peppers, red peppers, diced up onions, stuff like that. But you might want to saute those before you put them on. That way they're not too hard, too crunchy. So we're gonna let that go a couple more minutes, and I'm probably just gonna like check it with my finger how it Jay, man, why you gotta make comments like that, buddy? This is like a family show. You know what I'm saying? Look, so if you could delete your comment, that'd be awesome. You know, so, but look, threw me off. Now I don't even know what to say. All right, Matt. Hey, Dave, great feed. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate that. Let me see. Crawfish, Dave, crawfish do rule, man. So, yeah, Jay, man, if you can delete your comment there, buddy, I would appreciate it so I don't have to look for it and do it myself. That would be awesome because I can't even see all the comments on here right now. Okay, anyway. So if you have any questions about the crawfish bowl we did the other day, let it fly, and I will, yeah, my daggone comments are froze up. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask. If somebody could just put a comment so I can make sure this thing's even working. Because I can't see any more comments. Oh, there we go. It's moving now. Paul Parsons, crawfish. Those are, yeah, they are kind of like mini lobsters, but you know, they look like mini lobsters almost. A big one does. Claws, yeah, you're right. You can get the meat out of you get some of these that have big claws. Like this one right here, these claws are pretty good. So you can get meat out of these. You just kind of wiggle it like that. It didn't come out. So anyway, but usually you can get, if the claw is big enough, you can get meat out of it. Let me see. John Salazar. Dude, I'm telling you, you're welcome to come down. You are. Russell, what is going on? Need to go back and watch the Crawfish Bowl show. Yeah, so we actually have 2 live feeds for the Crawfish Bowl. The first one went for 45 minutes and people were having connection issues. So we killed it and started a new one. And that one went on for 3 hours. So it was a lot of fun and it was crazy, man. I thought I was going to lose my voice. Mike O'Glee, thank you very much, bud. Happy for you, bud. All right, Ivan, appreciate that. All right, so how many more minutes has it been? I didn't set the timer. So let me go take a peek and see what we're looking at. Yep, it's not quite ready yet. Not quite ready. Probably half of a whole. Wait. Probably half of live. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. So you mean for the weight of the tails versus the a whole one? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would go a whole half. Probably a third. So if that's 2 pounds of meat, that's probably 6 to 7 pounds of crawfish. So Gary is oh yeah. So the crawfish bowl on Sunday, it was super, man. Thank you very much for saying that. Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, go back and see it. I'm telling you, I had people that grew up around here boiling crawfish their entire life that called me and said that they learned something on that show, and that's true. I mean, there's quite a few people that said that. So that was really that's something that's really cool when we put out that much information that local people here even learn something. So Brian says 4 minutes. Not nice. Yeah, that was not cool. But you know, who knows? I got if I could get to it on here, I'd delete it, but I just couldn't get to the daggone comment. So what else is going on with you guys? If you guys are, is anybody doing any crawfish tonight, other than me? Or what are you guys grilling? Let me see. I'm trying to see what else we got in comments. I just need a few more minutes on that bread, and we will be set. All right. So I'm probably going to hit it with a torch to kind of get that cheese melting on the top, like, because normally you would cook it and then pour it out and hit it with a torch, and I think we're probably about ready to do that. It's been in there a good bit. So I got a torch, I got a lighter, there we go. This has been in here, yeah, so this is perfect. All right, good. Actually, that shovel worked great. The piece of cheese fell off. I had to save it. All right, so normally at this point you would turn the broiler on and kind of hit that top a little bit, but we don't have a broiler, so I want to just do it just like this. It gives it a little bit of color and just kind of melts that cheese just a little bit more. I need to get some more gas. Almost, just a little bit more, we'll be done. me hit it with a little bit of dude. Look at that. Can y'all see that? There you go. Crawfish bread. Now, so there he goes. It's tight. It's really good. Lots and lots of crawfish. But look, it's really good. So, anybody have any questions about anything, let me know. And I'll be more than happy to answer. Let me see. Russell, it is. Bob, it definitely is. Gary, Mark. Yeah, dude, it is so simple, right? You just mix those ingredients together. Like I said, you can do a little bit more where some sauteed red and green peppers and onions. That add a little bit more to it. I mean, you know, I like it like that, and I like it like this. This is the simpler version to do. I would say you could add some more cheese, but I think like what I added was plenty. Let me see. Kevin and Heather, yeah, it is awesome. Jennifer, what a lot of people do is they do stuffed heads with the heads. I think they're melantons, and then you do a crawfish bisque, and you put the melantons in the bisque, and that is like a knockout. It is. So you save these, you clean them out. So which is, you stick your finger down inside, you rip out the legs, clean out the head, and then you stuff the head with crawfish, with the crawfish stuffing. And then you put it into a crawfish bisque, and it's like one of the best meals you ever have in your life. Like, no bull. That is like one of the most delicious meals. It's a lot of work, but like, I've never personally done it, but I've had it many, many times. So if you have to pay somebody to do the work, it's well worth it. Or if you do the work yourself, it's well worth the effort. It really is. It's one of the best meals you'll ever have. So, let's see what else we got going on. If anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm going to kind of like just check out and see how we're sitting here. Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't delete that comment. Here we go. We got 219 comments. Okay, so if I can find, yeah, okay, right. Rick said it's called crawfish bisque. Oh, it's called bisque. But I thought they called that melantine. No, you know what? I think I'm thinking of something else. But it's just stuffed heads in a crawfish bisque. I guess, I don't know what I'm thinking of. But it is truly amazing. Let me see. Rich from Sacramento, how you doing? So look, tomorrow night I'm going to be on. It's going to be another simple recipe, like the last couple of nights. And then probably Thursday or Friday, I'll get into something that's a little bit more of a dinner and a meal kind of thing. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to cut out because we need to eat. So we're going to chow down on this. And we have a little bit of the crawfish salad that I had last night. And we're going to make a couple of those up and polish that off. And then tomorrow, it's going to be a new recipe. So, and I think I got enough crawfish for tomorrow. Thursday and Friday, I don't think I have enough. And we're kind of like pushing it on, what's today, Tuesday? Yeah, so we did our bowl Sunday, and so Monday, Tuesday. So tomorrow is about when we need to finish it up or freeze it, okay? So it doesn't go bad. Yeah, so if you take and there's somewhere on this video where you should be able to click like the three dots or something, and it should tell you to notify you whenever a live feed is going up. But it's probably going to be about the same time as it was last night and tonight. I think last night I did one at 7:30, but it was dark out then too, so maybe it was 8 o'clock. So just figure on 8 to 8:30, and then it'll be right around that time. But anyway, that's it. You guys have a great night, and peace out, everybody.